1, and this is in 2.7, and we have f of x equals 5x divided by 1 plus x squared, and they want us to find f prime of 2 because they want the equation of the tangent at 2 comma 2. Perfect example. Let me see if there is anything else. I can't think of anything else. Oh, yeah, I want to sketch something with that gibberish thing after that. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's plenty. Okay, so let's do that. We want to find f prime of x and then plug in 2. Okay, perfect. So let's do that. How do we start? That's my page 10. I have to keep them in order. F prime of x. How do I start? If you don't dream this by tonight or by the end of the class, then I'm sure actually that you understood all this. So how do I start? Anyone?
The limit is
Yes.
versus 0.
Very good. And then we have 5, and we have x plus h over 1 plus x plus h squared. Very important. I would like you to notice one thing that I'm going to do here. When we look at this function, I want you to understand and see moving forward, instead of this, see this. It's in front, it's not in the denominator, so it's 5 over 1. 5 times x is this, 1 times this is this. Why am I emphasizing this here? Because I don't want to have the 5 inside. It will make my life more difficult. Can you? Yes, of course. Will you get the same answer? Yes, of course. But I always try to teach my students to always simplify anything you are given and factor. So these two concepts should always be in the back of your minds, always. So now, what if the function were like this? Can I write this? No, no, no. There is nothing I can do here. But the function has a factor, 5 times x, our function, not this one. Here, it's carved in stone. You cannot do anything. But if there is just a factor in front of a quantity at the top, like 5x in this case, you should always consider this. It will make your life much easier. So instead of doing this, or I will continue, I will factor out 5 and put it in front. And you can say, wait a minute, what are you trying to do? Well, we have one of our limit laws. If I have a factor in front of a function, I can put the factor in front. And this is what I'm going to do. So from here, circle, jump over all this explanation and go here. Of course, I cannot drop the limit operator, but I put a 5 in front. And then I continue. Okay? So please remember, this is so much easier if you take it out. You don't have to take it out here. If you want to put it here, put it there. It doesn't matter, not in both, of course. Whichever you prefer. Either in front of the limit because it's a factor, or in front of the fraction line so you don't have to deal with it till the end. Which one you prefer? You tell me and I'll keep it the way you like it. But I have to erase it from this or this, one or the other. No preference? Okay, if there is no preference, I'll do this. Good, so it's not a friendly function, so I have a lot of simplification here. Oh, I meant to work on the denominator, see? I say one thing and I do another, because I normally factor out from the beginning. but I wanted you to see it, so. Okay, so this is 1 plus, you already told me that, so I'm going to go ahead. And you can say, wait a minute, you just told us not to factor. Well, not to expand the denominator. I need to expand it because I need to multiply by the top. That's just this time here, but at the end I will not. So minus x over 1 plus x squared. And I meant to write 1, and I still wrote 5. Good. So we continue. It's a very good problem. However, the function is not, as I said, is not a friendly function. Okay, perfect. So 5, limit as h approaches 0. And this piece needs to be multiplied by 1 plus x squared. And that's why this is the only reason why I wrote that. 1 plus x squared plus 2x plus h squared. And watch me run out of room, most probably. 1 plus x squared and 1 plus x squared plus 2x plus h squared. So x times 1, x to the third, as I said, not a friendly function, but we have to see at least some of these. And then minus, maybe I will fit it in. Minus x cubed minus 2x squared minus xh squared. Okay, it happened. Yay! So as we know, in step 1, all terms without h must go away. Okay. And if some terms with h go away, it's even better. Okay, so let's see. These two go away. These two go away. Oops. So now we know. That's why we always say this has to happen, this has to happen. So that was minus x. 1 plus x squared, 1 plus x squared. Yes, of course, I got it. I talk too much. Okay. So it's x plus h. So that's correct, that's correct, that's correct. And then x squared h. Okay. Sorry about that. And then I'm checking everything now just to make sure. So x squared, x cubed, x, so this is h plus x squared h, correct, minus x, yes, correct, minus x cubed, yes, minus 2x squared. Okay, good. So this with this, this with this. X 2x squared what is going on here? This is the h, the x squared h. This is xh squared. This is x, yes, yes, yes. And we had only h. So I'm checking all my work now. 1 plus x squared plus 2a, that's correct. 1 plus x squared plus 2x plus h squared, that's correct. That's correct, that's correct, that's correct. Now here, yes, again, x cubed plus h plus x squared h, that's correct. Minus x cubed, minus 2x squared, minus xh squared, that's correct. Okay, so let's see what is left. This one does not go away, so something is wrong. What was the function again? Just making sure. It was 1 plus x plus h. I copied that correctly. I copied x plus h correctly. See how we catch mistakes? By knowing those 3 steps. If those 3 steps don't happen, then something is wrong. X plus h is correct. 1 plus x plus h is correct. 5x, yes. So I took 5 in front. Then I had x plus h at the top. 1 plus x plus h squared. X squared plus 2x plus h squared. That's correct. X, if you see something that I don't see, please speak up. Then I have to multiply this by 1 plus x squared. That's correct. And this by 1 plus x squared plus 2x plus h squared. So I do have a 2 from there. So If anybody sees anything, I'm just gonna write this one more time just to make sure. That's how we know when something is happening. So I'm not getting that 2. So 2, okay, I got it. I talk too much, that's what it is. So x plus h divided by 1 plus x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus x over 1 plus x squared divided by h. Okay. So now, again, this is 1 plus x squared, and this is 1 plus x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. So I am going to just erase this. Sorry about that. Okay. Finally, this has to work now. Remember, all terms without h must go away. So 5, limit, h approaches 0. So we have x plus x cubed plus h plus x squared h minus x cubed minus 2x squared h minus x h squared. Sorry, I couldn't make it fit. So h, 1 plus x squared, 1 plus x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. Okay, let's see now. It better work. Has no reason why. Negative x with negative x. Negative x cubed with negative. That's a good example. Okay, so negative 2. So I still have a 1 in here, but how is that? 1 plus 2xh plus h squared. It was x plus h. 1 plus x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. That's correct. And then x over 1 plus 8x squared. This is 1 plus x squared. 1 plus x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. So we have, there is no, everything is correct. But you know it's not correct as long as we don't get what we are looking for. So this is x plus h, that's correct. And 1 plus x plus h squared. So x squared plus 2x plus h squared, that's correct. And then x, and yes, over 1 plus x squared, that's correct. So then we have x plus x cubed plus h plus x squared h minus x cubed minus 2x squared h and minus x h squared. Okay, well, those terms, the terms without x are, without h are gone. Okay, so maybe that's how it looks. I was expecting more. That's fine. We'll get there together. So this term and this term and this term, I was expecting more terms to go away, but the function is such that they don't. That's all. So all terms without h are gone. Number 1 happened. Number 2, we have to factor out h. Yeah, it's an ugly, as I mentioned from the beginning, it's not a friendly function, but we have to see those. At least 1 or 2 every now and then. Okay.
Why did you
yes?
Why did you put the square in between the x and the h?
Say it again.
The numerator, why did you put the square in between the x and the h? So you have plus h plus x squared h.
I think it's because we multiply it.
So x times 1 is here. X times this is here. H times 1 is here. H times x squared is here.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Better?
Yeah.
You may see something that I don't. So it's okay. If there is no mistake, I'd rather go back and check. Okay, so we have 1 and we have plus x squared and minus, so I could have combined these two, minus 2x squared and minus xh. So let's check. H times 1 is h. H times x squared is x squared h. H times negative 2x squared is this. And h times negative x h is this. So now the second step happens. And finally, we are ready to simplify. So I'm going to write it one more time as 1 minus x squared minus xh divided by 1 plus x squared. And now you can go back and write it as 1 plus x plus h squared. We can do that. It was necessary to expand it in order to, yes, go ahead.
Are you missing a 2 with the x squared?
1 apple minus 2 apples
yeah.
is negative 1 apple. I'll rather go back and check. Perfect. So then, what is the next step?
Plug in 0 where h is.
Perfect. So let's find the limit. Now the limit operator goes away. Don't forget the 5 in front. So what we have in the numerator and what we have in the denominator.
1 minus x squared.
Perfect. I have to copy the 1 plus x squared. And here, what do I get?
One plus x squared.
Good. That's it. As I mentioned, not a friendly function. That's good enough. So now we are asked to find the equation of the line at 2, 2. So then we will write y minus 2 equals the slope times x minus 2. And how do we find this slope?
Plugging in 2.
Where? So yes, but where do I plug in 2 to find the slope?
For the y, like.
So the point is 2, 2. How do we find the slope?
When you plug in the 2 into the derivative?
Exactly. This is f prime of 2. Awesome. Very good. So f prime of 2, 5 in front, 1 minus 4, negative 3 at the top, and 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 squared, 25, and we simplify. So it's negative 3/5. So this is what we get for the slope. Y minus 2 equals negative 3/5 and x minus 2. We distribute negative 3/5 x plus 6/5, and we have to add the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, 16. So the final form for the equation of the tangent line to the graph of the given function is y equals negative 3/5 x plus 16 over 5. This is the equation of the line to the graph of the function at the given point 2, 2. I think we have a good grasp and a good understanding of what's happening here. Any questions? Do you have any questions for me? So here, as I mentioned, I was expecting a little bit more simplification, but the function is such that we can't. It doesn't work. We cannot. But all terms without h, that was the starting point, the first point, and the first step, and it happened. And it looks weird, but it is what it is. So once we factor out h and we simplify, we get the derivative. So any questions? Any questions?
Are you able to verify that there wasn't any like lingering mistakes? Do you have like all the
Oh, what
answers as opposed to
happened?
ours?
No. What happened is I did not write the 2xh here. I just wrote 2x by mistake instead of 2xh. And that messed me up because that's required here, the h. That was the only error. And then I was a little bit surprised that we didn't get more simplification, but this is perfect. This is perfect, and this is perfect. All terms without h are going away. Then all the remaining terms have h in common, and that's what we wanted. And then the rest is fine. So that was the error. You dictated 2xh, but for some reason, I only wrote 2x. And of course, it's 2xh. That was the error. By me not writing the h in there messed me up, and you will always remember that, right? So you will always remember that all terms without h have to go away. The remaining terms pull out h, simplify, and then apply the limit. Yes, that was the error. the x plus h squared with a 2xh, not just x. Somebody dictated it correctly, but I just didn't write it, didn't write the h. Good. So I would like us